Hey, what's going on guys, it's FPL Yusuf here and welcome back to another video on my YouTube channel. Today I'm going to be bringing you guys my Game Week 8 FPL Challenge final team selection. In this video I'm just going to recap how we got on in Game Week 7, what the total team was, how the team performed. We're going to go over what the Game Week 8 challenge is and also what my team selection is looking like for this upcoming deadline as well. So I do hope you guys enjoy this video. As always, if you do, please don't forget to drop a thumbs up and subscribe down below. And let's just get straight into this. Okay, welcome back guys. Thank you so much for being here with me today on my YouTube channel for another video. Just a quick little disclaimer before we get into this one. If my voice sounds different or the audio sounds different, I am suffering with a cold right now. So hopefully, fingers crossed, it will go, in the next couple of days, but I'm still just trying to get the videos out there for you guys. So if I do sound a little bit muffled, a little bit hazy, that is why. So let's take a little recap of how we got on in Game Week 7. We did get a small green arrow, so we are up to 23,000. We finished the game week on 50 points. Remember, the challenge was, it was double points for clean sheets for defenders, goalkeepers and midfielders. Obviously, we stacked the backline heavy. Ironically, they didn't actually perform that well, so we'll start off in goal first. Nick Pope was one of the big performers who did do well. 11 points for him. Newcastle and him, just defensive record so far this season has been very, very good. So I was very happy with those returns. Gabriel, who we made captain, ironically did come back with the highest scorer this game week. He got 13 points, obviously he was doubled to 26. Massive return from him. The rest of the defence, not too good at all. Chris Richards only managing 3 points, Alderate getting 0, which, in hindsight, maybe it was a bad pick. Obviously, maybe it's a little bit too much hype on Sunderland. But with the way they've been playing, the way Man United have been playing, it would have been a good fixture for him, especially because he's, high on DEFCON. I didn't really expect Man United to get a lot of chances in this game, but, sometimes these things work out, sometimes they don't. Minte in midfield, blanked, only a 2-point for him. Erling Haaland up front, he did get a goal, 8 points for him, so just boosted our total up a little bit. But overall, I think, obviously, having Gabriel as the captaincy was the best pick of this game. We can just goes to show once again why captaincy is so important. Even when half the team blanks, that captaincy point did get us a green arrow this week. So we are up to 23,000, 50 points overall, like I said. Hopefully, fingers crossed, this coming game week, we can propel ourselves inside that top 20k. Game week 8. So what the challenge is for this game week is that every big chance that your players score, it's an extra +6 points. So this game week, providing you captain the right player, could be massive. So we'll start off first. Obviously, we've only got the main goalkeeper, only one defender this time, and we're going to go for 2 midfielders and 2 forwards. So in goal, I'm going to go with Nick Pope. He's playing against Brighton away. There was potential that I go for Robert Sanchez, but I'll explain why I haven't gone for him, and there's somewhere else where I'm looking to add the Chelsea man in there. I think Nick Pope, as I said in the previous section, Newcastle's defence has been very, very good this season. Brighton have been a sort of hit and miss team. Some weeks they're fantastic, other weeks not so much. So I am hoping that, Newcastle, even though they are going away from home, I would prefer it if they were at St James's Park, but I am hoping that they can keep that defensive record going. Hopefully, fingers crossed, Nick Pope can keep himself a clean sheet this week. Now, this is where my other potential Chelsea asset might be. So at the time of me recording this, which is for a time stamp, it's Monday morning, I have got Mukiele in defence as my one defender playing against Wolves at home. Now, I do think Wolves will get chances in this game. They usually tend to score at least 1 goal. They did the same thing for pre-season where they were keeping no clean sheets, but they were always getting just 1 goal. And that is my worry, is that they will score that 1 goal in this game. The other option that I'm looking at is Cucurella from Chelsea. Obviously, there was potential about Robert Sanchez in goal, but I think Cucurella is probably a little bit more upside with him. Obviously, I am expecting Chelsea to keep a clean sheet despite going away to Nottingham Forest. But he obviously is very good for bonus points, and he has an upside of an attacking return as well. So I think right now I've got Mukiele in there, but I think by the deadline we could see that being changed to Cucurella. Onto the midfield now. Remember, it is only 1 player per club. So for the 2 midfielders, I have gone for Bukayo Saka, and my captain this week, dare I say it, is actually Mo Salah. So let's talk about Bukayo Saka first. Fulham away, I don't think it's going to be an easy game for Arsenal. Fulham are usually, quite an astute defence. They don't really concede many chances. It's mainly like 1 or 2 goals max for them. So I'm hoping that Bukayo Saka can sort of find his form after the international break. Hopefully he comes back all fit and healthy, and fingers crossed he can have a big impact for Arsenal. We are thinking that he could now be on penalties, but I also wouldn't be surprised if we see them rotate this season between him and Gyökeres. So just bear that in mind. If that's why you are picking Saka, just err on the side of caution that he might not 100% be on penalties. And then the controversial pick, Mo Salah. Now, this is the man who, a lot of people are talking about in the FPL community at the moment. Obviously, he's so expensive and hasn't really been delivering. However, Liverpool against Manchester United at Anfield, this fixture is always a goal fest, and it's always in Liverpool's favour. Now, Liverpool are not playing well this season so far. They've been a little bit fortunate to get some of the wins that they have done. Mo Salah as well, a little bit fortunate to get some of the returns he's done. The reason why I'm going for him is he's a midfielder, which is an extra point for a goal. He's on penalties. He does play 90 minutes, and I just think his record against Man United, I just can't go against it this week. Even though I've got Erling Haaland in this team, who we're going to come on to in a second, for me, it it just makes sense. And plus, if it's at +6 for every big chance scored, Salah in previous seasons would have absolutely smashed this week out. So yeah, I am going to put the captaincy on Mo Salah this week. It could be a bit risky. Like I said, he's not playing that well. Liverpool aren't playing that well. But this fixture on paper usually brings results for Liverpool. So yeah, we are going to go with Mo Salah as my captain this week. And then up front, Erling Haaland, the most big chances in the league, the most goals scored in the league, the best striker in the league, the best striker in form in the league. There's just so many upsides for him, which actually, as I'm saying it, is maybe wondering, should I go captain on him? But I am going to stick with Mo Salah on this one. He's at home to Everton. I do expect a routine win for Man City. And, you know, with his form, he should be on the score sheet. And of course, Jarrod Bowen will be partnering up front. Brentford at home. Hopefully, fingers crossed, you know, under Nuno, we can see a little bit more consistency from West Ham. Hopefully, Jarrod Bowen, you know, we know he's going to play 90 minutes. He's going to be influential to everything they do. And, you know, usually when big chances come for West Ham, he's either creating or scoring. So, yeah, that is what my team is looking like for the Game Week 8 deadline. Okay, thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you have enjoyed it, please don't forget to drop a thumbs up and subscribe down below. I'll be back tomorrow with an FPL Bust team video, and then we'll be back on either Thursday evening, maybe Friday morning, with a final team selection video where I go over all your key questions. We'll take a look at some goal scoring odds, some clean sheet odds. We'll take a look at the DEFCON players, the usual that we usually go over. So yeah, I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. If you have, please don't forget to drop a thumbs up and subscribe down below, and I'll catch you guys next time.